Welcome to the Scottish National Portrait Gallery, where a distinguished crowd is gathering for the unveiling of its very latest commission.
It's a painting of the Scottish actor Alan Cumming by Christian Hook, our new Sky Arts Portrait Artist of the Year. Nearly 1,600 artists from across Britain and Ireland competed for the chance to win this £10,000 commission.
Professional artist Christian Hook first impressed the judges in Edinburgh with his painting of the actress Daniela Nardini.
He then joined 6 other semi-finalists at the Royal Academy drawing rooms to paint evolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins and the Reverend Sally Hitchener.
And in a tense final at the National Portrait Gallery, he excited the judges first with his painting of the actor Ian McKellen, and then with a commissioned portrait of the boxer Amir Khan.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
That is incredible.
Blimey.
This is pretty impressive, isn't it?
It's outstanding.
It's unbelievable.
In this programme, we'll follow Christian to New York, where he'll paint Alan Cumming on the Broadway stage. We'll watch him probe.
Your saddest moment, if you don't mind me asking.
Saddest moment.
If you don't mind me asking.
Prod.
Just another day at the office.
And paint with pure passion, all in a bid to create a prize commission worthy of the Scottish National Portrait Gallery. Let's see the painting.
I felt absolutely elated by the fact that I had won the £10,000 commission for the Scottish National Portrait Gallery. Just having a permanent painting hung there is an amazing thing. And I think that, very few artists get that privilege. So I'm really excited about meeting Alan Cumming. He's obviously done a multitude of things. Apart from movies, he's done a lot of theatre work as well. He's won loads of awards, and just obviously want to do something that he'll be happy with. And I also want it to be something that I can be proud of when it's hung there. So I need to please both of us.
The Scottish National Portrait Gallery was built at the end of the 19th century as a shrine for Scotland's heroes and heroines. Christian's painting of Alan Cumming will hang alongside some of the most significant figures in Scottish history, from Mary Queen of Scots to the poet Robbie Burns. Christian has come to the gallery to discuss the commission with its director, Christopher Baker.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Come and see where we're going to put this fantastic new commission. Right here, pride of place, is where we put our prized new works that come into the collection, and that's where yours is going to go.
Well, that's really exciting. It's an amazing place. This room is incredible. I've got a few questions for you. I'd like to know what you as a commissioner would like in the portrait. So I'd like you to tell me a bit more about
what our expectations are. Sure. Well, I think it's right to say there's not a single formula. There's not a simple formula for a commission like this, and I wouldn't dream of telling you what to do. But what I would love is an engaging, arresting image.
I'm quite a modern painter. I like focusing on movement. Do I have to be traditional in the way that I work for this space? I was thinking of maybe having Alan without his top on, or would that be okay here?
I think that would be fine. This is a very traditional space, you're absolutely right, but we like placing in it exciting, modern, challenging portraits as well. So I'm not going to impose any constraints on you at all.
That's great. The options are endless, really. I can have a diptych, a triptych. I can divide the painting into two. So it's really exciting. I could do something quite different.
Christian's in New York to meet Alan Cumming, who is here starring in a Broadway revival of the musical Cabaret.
Coming to New York and painting such a great personality is always, I think, it's nerve-wracking for anyone. I mean, So I'm nervous, but I'm really excited at the same time because it gives me an opportunity to explore what I do even further.
Tonight, Kristin will watch Alan perform on stage in Cabaret.
The drama in it, the lighting, everything, it'll be really exciting, and maybe I can get some new ideas from this.
Welcome, bienvenue, welcome. Fremda, étranger, stranger. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, bleib, rest, stay. Welcome, bienvenue, welcome. In cabaret, au cabaret, to cabaret.
The whole show was absolutely amazing. It was really different to any play that I've been to before. It's given me a deeper insight into what he does. I know, well, I think that he let me do like more or less anything that I asked to help. So I think it'll be really good tomorrow.
For his first meeting with Alan Cumming, Kristin's come to his dressing room at Studio 54. Alan's been playing to packed houses here for the past 8 months.
Hi, Alan.
Hello.
I'm Kristin.
Hello, Kristin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you doing?
Yeah, a bit nervous, but...
Oh, have a seat. Would you like
Thank
a drink?
you very much. Gin and tonic, please.
Gin and
if you don't
tonic?
mind.
Oh, how about gin and soda?
Gin and soda's fine.
Got it.
Thank you.
How are you?
Very well, thanks.
Where are you from?
I'm from Gibraltar.
Ah, the Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
And congratulations.
Thank you very much.
When did you find out you'd won?
Just a few days ago. It was a great prize.
Ah, I'm very excited.
Thank you.
And what? So the last thing was you painted Ian McKellen?
Yeah, and before that I painted Amir Khan, which I had more time for.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
cheers.
Cheers.
Nice to meet
That was a big painting that I did. Like had more time. For yours, I have 3 or 4 weeks to do it, which is great. So I'll be able to do a massive, big piece, which is what I want to do. Yeah.
How long do you normally take to do a painting?
Maybe about, I think 2 to 3 weeks would be like for a big painting, which is, I like working like, large sizes. So it's what I want to do for this one. And the space that they've given me in the Scottish National Portrait Gallery was quite a large space.
You've seen it? You've seen where it's going?
Yeah. It's a fantastic place. So,
So over the next couple of days, you'll be doing like...
just some sketches. So whilst
you take photographs too?
Yeah. I was thinking like, just the face or just the top, but it wouldn't really represent what you do.
Yes.
And who you are. So I thought like a full body one, so a front and a back, and in each one we could have something different.
Right.
Hopefully with a kilt or, I don't know. I had a few ideas that I want to discuss with you.
I've got a kilt. I've got lots of kilts.
So,
I love to wear a kilt. It'd be great to wear a kilt.
Yeah. So as I go drawing you, we can maybe discuss a few different ideas. So if you're okay with that.
Yeah, no, I'm open to anything.
Great.
Kristin brings Alan back to the stage to paint his first study portrait. It's an opportunity for him to get to know his subject.
Imagine you want me to sit here.
Yeah, 2 gin and tonics.
No, this is a vodka soda and a soda water. This is how I've maintained my boyish good looks all these years. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
So the pose, something that's relaxed for today. The lighting's quite good, so if you tilt your head up slightly, that's really good. And look to a side, maybe. Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
So if you can find a point somewhere.
I've got one of the lamps upstairs. Yeah.
My first question is, whilst you're looking up there, so what is it like being a mega super famous person?
Well, it happened in degrees. It didn't happen. It's not like it was like one day I woke up and I thought, oh, I'm really famous. But I just kind of think it's just my life, and I don't feel it's like this is just my life, I mean, I know
but what did it feel like when you saw yourself the first time, maybe in a movie or in a blockbuster or in a...
Oh, well, the first time I saw myself in a movie, I remember thinking, I can't believe it takes my nose 15 seconds to come on screen before my rest of my face. Good point to note for our portrait together. But, gosh, you're very violent in your canvas.
I'm very violent.
Yeah. The Scottish National Portrait Gallery is one of my favourite buildings, and to actually have a permanent painting there. It's you know, it's a really an amazing thing for me. It's from, you know, being in Scotland and being with all these great Scots sort of for forever is a really beautiful thing.
Over the next 3 days, Kristin will create 3 painted sketches of Alan. He will need to find an arresting composition if his painting is to make a splash at the Scottish National Portrait Gallery. Christian Hook is in New York to paint the actor Alan Cumming. An hour into his first sitting and he's starting to scratch beneath the surface of his subject.
Your saddest moment, if you don't
My
mind me
saddest moment.
If you don't mind me asking you.
I don't know if this is the saddest moment in my life, but my dog died recently, and it's just been so difficult.
I was devastated when my dog died. I think
Yeah.
it's really sad as well.
And she had a great life, and she was dying for a long time, but nonetheless, it was just so awful when she died. I mean, I don't think I'll ever get over it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad. Any easier questions?
Yeah,
Christian?
okay. Right, so I know you're really patriotic, so can you talk a bit about that part of your life? How you feel about being a Scot?
Well, it completely defines me, I think, being Scottish. And that's why, like, you know, the referendum recently, for me, was really difficult. Because I think in my life, I think, yeah, the Yes campaign is very much about how I live my life, like about... I take what I've learned from my country and my upbringing, and I go out into the world and I say yes. And I really felt connected to that campaign, to that political movement because of that. And then for that to fail was like a defeat for me in a way, because it's a way of life for me. Every description of me, every time you see my name in a newspaper or whatever, it's always prefixed by Scottish. So I'm reminded constantly of my heritage, and it's something I take very seriously. I'm very passionate about my country. I feel, perhaps because I've been away from it for so long, I understand more what it is about me that is Scottish, because I think when you're at home, when you're in Scotland, everyone's the same, and it's only when you're away that you think, oh, I see, that is something very Scottish that is in my genes.
Apart from being a superstar and an actor and a great actor, which I want to portray as well, is there anything else that you'd like to be shown in this piece?
I would like fun. I would like joy. You know, like Grant, my husband, takes a lot of pictures, and I don't know he's doing it, and I see such joy in my face, and I realise I do communicate that to people. That's very important to me. So that would be good. Some form of joy. Do you do joy?
I do joy. Not often, but for you, I'll do it.
I feel it should be a collaboration. I would just hope that my spirit comes through, and, you know, rather than how I look or how I, you know, where I am in my life, just my spirit is what I would like to be in that gallery forever.
I know that sexuality has been an important part of your life as well.
Yeah.
So
Something sexy,
that's an
something
important
joyous.
part, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the kilt idea straight off is a really good way of expressing, because it's such a sexy thing to wear. It's kind of, because you don't wear anything underneath it, and it feels really great to wear it, and it makes you, it's a very handsome article of clothing, and yet at the same time it's a little transgressive, it's a little trans, you know?
All this formal stuff in this museum, maybe some nudity or some sexuality would contrast to what's there already. And if I do it tastefully, it'll look different yet striking, and, you know. So I thought like that something like a semi-nude or something would look, would be like interesting. If you agreed to that, obviously.
I agree.
Yeah.
Maybe I could have my bum out on the back part.
Yeah, I think that's
You might as well, because I'm walking up those 5 floors every day. My ass is in really good shape right now. You should get, before it starts to fall.
I think we should go for it then.
Let's do it.
I'm done. Yeah.
Ooh, let's see it, let's see it.
So this is my sketch of you today.
Oh, I love that. I feel you've really got me.
Thank you very much. So I'll sign it and you can give it as a gift to whoever you want.
Oh, really? I get to keep this?
Yeah, you get to keep them all, actually.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
What about the one that goes to the Scottish National
No,
Portrait
that one
Gallery?
obviously goes there. But all the others you can keep.
Damn it!
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Ah, thank you. Wow. Sometimes I feel like I have a slight issue with, because everyone says how boyish and la 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 I am all the time, and when I see myself as a man, I really like it. If this was in the Scottish National Portrait Gallery, I'd be very happy. So.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
And I know you wouldn't, because you want my ass, isn't it?
My sitting with Alan was brilliant. I discussed the ideas that I had with him, and I think that, you know, hopefully we can collaborate in, you know, in finding something that, like, it'll be like a reflection of him as well as a reflection of myself, really.
42-year-old Kristin is originally from Gibraltar and divides his time between there and London, where he also has a studio. One of his main aims as an artist is to find ways to make the painted image feel less static.
Capturing movement is extremely important in my art because drawing what I see and that being an end result wouldn't be enough. For me anyway, particularly, I need to have something that'll break away from reality. Anything that the camera can do by itself already is, I think that in art in general, there has to be some breaking away, some creativity or some objective. There has to be something else. It's not just the image.
Having trained as an illustrator, Kristin only began to make a living from his painting 3 years ago. He was starting to build his reputation in Gibraltar when his work came to the attention of a London gallery owner.
For the last few years I've been going over to Gibraltar and discovered Kristin when I was on holiday over there with some family and was totally blown away by his work.
It's a privilege to be working with a gallery in London. It's in a great place. They do sell a lot as well. So for me, it's fantastic. I mean, having work in galleries just to hang it up and that's it. I mean, it's great at the beginning, but if you're going to make a living out of it, you need a gallery that is going to do well as well.
I think one of the key things about Kristin's work is the movement that it gives. We're sitting in Mayfair, so one of the biggest art capitals in the world, so there are 40 other galleries. Kristin's work stands out because there isn't anything like it here. The movement he creates in his work through this time lapse, I think captivates people, and that's really, really technically hard to achieve.
I've got one motto that I use all the time in my work. I have to risk something and learn something from every piece. And if I have that in mind, I'll never stop developing.
He is an artist that has worked so hard every single day to get to where he wants to achieve. So for Kristin, this is just the beginning. This is just the stepping stone for him. He wants to go way up there, and he will do everything he can to get there. And he wants people all over the world to be able to see and have his art and appreciate it.
With the painting in the Scottish National Portrait Gallery, Kristin will be one step closer to fulfilling his ambitions. Building a rapport with Alan Cumming will be essential if he's to create a painting he can be truly proud of. Portrait Artist of the Year Christian Hook won a commission to paint the award-winning actor Alan Cumming for the Scottish National Portrait Gallery.
Hi.
Before his second sitting with the actor, he's come to Central Park to get an insight into how it feels to be on the other side of the canvas.
It's difficult to sit still, really difficult. I thought it was a lot easier than this, but I'm not a very good model, I think. I don't like the fact that I cannot see what's happening on the other side. I really want to, glimpse all the time. So I can't wait for him to finish.
Yeah.
You want to show me, or?
Yeah?
Wow, it's good. Very good, Wally.
Yeah.
great. Thank you very much. A great artist.
I'm glad you like it. Thank you.
You're a great artist. He's handsomer, so I'm happier. Yeah. It's still like daunting, you know, sitting down in front of someone, like scrutinizing you. You start thinking, you can almost feel like everything is looking at. And I look at the person a lot when I'm drawing, so it must be really like, you know, an uncomfortable thing really to be like looked at constantly. Actually, it's given me a great idea for this evening.
Kristin's second sitting would take place in Alan's dressing room. It's the scene of so many after-show parties, it's become known as Club Cumming.
Hi again, Alan.
Hello.
We're here at Club Cumming.
That's right. It's a brand.
Right, I've got a suggestion for you. I went to the park today and had my portrait painted.
You did?
Yeah, I did, yeah. And I just thought it'd be a good idea to do, instead of doing the same procedure, you know, the same thing every day, and doing a portrait of you and that's it, I thought, well, we switched over. And you interviewed me for like 10 minutes, but you paint and I sit here and you can doodle around. And when you finish doodling, I'll keep the bits that I like. So it's like a collaboration.
I love that.
And you just can, like, you know, start doing shapes, patterns, whatever you want whilst you're
This is
talking
great.
to me.
This is not how I
So,
thought it was
and
going to go.
I'm gonna be the actor today.
All right. What does this mean to you, winning this competition?
It's just really interesting, a different outlook on how to do something. It just pushed me a bit further, you know. I just want to develop my painting to the highest level that I can, and that's it. It's a personal thing. That,
You're a wise man, Christian.
Sorry, can I just ask you to...
Don't look!
Can I just ask you to, like, make more mess if you want to?
More mess?
Like,
I mean, too neat.
You can have, you can just
right.
go crazy, actually, on it. Like,
Right.
and then I'll just keep what you've done, but, like, if you want to do, you know, anything, like squiggles or, like, patterns or marks like a caveman, it's okay. Perfecto. Thank you very much.
Prego.
So, Alan.
Yes?
You were doing some stuff here. It was like a...
That you've now just painted over.
There was a flower. And then...
Yeah. I always, when I doodle, I always do a flower. That's what I just always do.
Okay.
A flower and a flower. I didn't do the pot, actually. I don't do a flower pot. I don't know, I just like drawing flowers.
And there's also a yes written now.
The yes is sort of obviously connected to Scotland and the yes campaign and everything that didn't happen.
Is that a sheep or is that your dog?
That's my dog.
Oh, it's your dog.
It's a flower and then a dog.
Right.
That's Honey, actually. So how much are you keeping of my fabulous painting and how much is of your shitty one?
I'm letting you keep that side. And I'm working on this side, so it's like...
This is like we're a couple and this is my side of the bed and you're...
We are, but now you're going to come back a little bit and help work with me and, like, you know, spoil my painting a little bit and add your flowers inside or something and then we'll finish it together, the last bit. So I think that it could...
But what is the purpose of this?
The point of it is that the way that I work, which is in consecutive layers and trying to find interesting mistakes, allows for someone else to do something. I've never done it before. So, like, you know... And also, when you give it away, it's to whoever it is you're going to give it. It is a collaboration. You actually have painted it. So it's great. We've done it, like, together in a way. So, Alan, do you want to come up and help me finish it? Finish it together.
Okay.
So, there's your brush. And just, like, basically carry on colouring in the dog and the flowers and whatever it is, and I'll just add a few more. So we had one here, yeah? That was yours.
I think it makes me look a bit like Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I like it. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I think it's good. So we can sign it as well quickly.
Oh, can we?
Did you sign it too?
All right.
So now you're going to do yours wherever you want. Do it on the face, in there, in the corner, wherever. That's it. I think it's got something. Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. That's great.
Thanks, Alan.
Look at us. I love that.
Yeah.
I look so happy. I love my little Minnie Mouse ears, my Frida Kahlo moment, and I really like that. It's got honey, it's got flower, it's got yes.
With only one sitting left, Kristin has come to his favourite New York gallery, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, to get some inspiration for his final painting of Alan.
Raimundo de Madrazo y Gareta is one of my favourite painters of all time. I've always liked him since I was I think that is one of the first painters that really inspired me. And every time I see one of his paintings, for me, it's it is a fabulous, absolutely incredible, technical, representational artist. So although my paintings are not totally representational, I am faithful, or I try to be faithful to the colours that I see. So my observational skills have to be, I have to work on them constantly. And that is what I like from this, the accuracy of colour. Velázquez is one of my favourite artists of all time, definitely. What inspired me the most is his use of sfumato, which is the blurring of edges, which gives a painting continuity and a little bit of movement. And the other thing is the layering of paint. He uses really thin layers of paint on the dark colours. So, for example, around this area in the sleeve, you can see the brown underpainting and then very thin layers of translucent paint. Obviously, in all of my paintings, I always have the lessons that I've learned from Velázquez in all of the work. The concept of having more than one angle inside a painting appeals to me a lot, because I like the fact that when you look at my paintings from far away, it's a convincing image, but when you get close up, you see the different layers of different angles. So I guess there is a little bit of an element of cubism, or the concept of it anyway, in my work. In the Alan Cumming painting that I'm going to do, and in all my work, I try and get different angles of something and get the illusion of movement in it. But I also have the opportunity to put in more information, just like the cubists do. I think the whole place is just really inspiring. I've had some new ideas for my Alan Cumming painting, and I'm going to try a couple of different things with it to see how it goes.
With only one sitting to go, Kristin is ready to share his ideas for the commission portrait with Alan, and they are far from traditional. As the curtain falls on another performance of Cabaret, Alan returns to the stage for his final sitting with Kristin. It's the artist's last chance to run through his ideas before embarking on his commission for the Scottish National Portrait Gallery.
Two things for you today.
What?
I need to take some photos for your painting, but first we're going to do a bit of dancing, and I'm going to paint.
I remember,
whilst you're dancing.
Yes, I see.
So you did some painting with me, and you had, you talked a lot about your Honey, the dog.
Yeah.
And you said you like flowers and stuff, and I like the idea of the yes thing.
This is the yes campaign turtle.
The yes campaign, yes. So, yes, if I flip it over, it says say, so I can have in the mirror image on the diptych, I can have the say and the yes on you.
I could.
Yeah. And I also have a small jar of honey that'll symbolize honey.
Ah.
So.
Ah, that's nice.
So I just have to draw on you the yes sign, and then so I think I'm going to have a yes here. And on the back, I'm going to have...
Just another day at the office.
For the previous two sittings, Alan remained seated. For this final portrait, Kristin wants to shake things up a little.
I'm going to play you
a song that you really like, and you're going to dance to it, and I'm going to paint in the same movements as you're dancing, and I'm going to make a right mess, and I'm going to try and keep some parts that I like, and paint your face over the parts that I don't like, basically. So there's like a, I'm going to layer it with the music. Done. Finished. Finito.
Oh my God, look at that.
Anyway, I'll hold it up for you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah. You can hold it up.
And this is me. Do you see it? This is fantastic. The lighting.
Thank you.
Thank you. But look at the lighting in this. Christian, I think this is your best yet.
Oh, really? Face will be bigger.
With all 3 sittings completed, all that remains is for Kristin to take the photos he will work from for his commission painting.
So I think that we'll photograph it facing that way. The lighting's probably better, yeah.
Well, I can do that right there.
It's fantastic.
It's like a machine gun.
Now just your head, move your head, tilt your head to the sides a little bit. That is really good, that one, I really like it.
Great.
Like that.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, further forward, a bit more forward. That's it. Now look this way. That's it, yeah. That's great. I think I've got enough. These.
Yeah, I really like those. Love.
After 3 days of observing Alan in New York, Kristin has returned to London to start work on the painting for the Scottish National Portrait Gallery. He's working on a large scale, so he's using his gallery as a studio.
This is the image that I've chosen. But the reason why I've chosen it is because, first of all, his kilt is in his neck, in the wrong place. It gives a sense of some fashionable mistake that's good in some way, I think anyway. Having the kilt on the neck and having these straps there gives it a sexual connotation of dominance and submission. The pose itself is like a really glamorous Marilyn Monroe beach pose or something. He looks really proud in this photo. It's very theatrical. It's got the jar of honey, which symbolizes his dog that just passed away, Honey. I'm not doing a diptych in the same way as I explained in New York. I think that the imagery that I've got now, and after looking at the photos, after looking at the videos that I have, I found another way of doing it, which I think is going to be more successful. The second image is going to have different angles of him, like turning around. Hopefully it'll be like a very different type of diptych. Even at this stage, I can have accidents that I love, that I want to keep. There's something about Turneresque, about the black mixing with the amber here, that I like already. So within my mess, I try to be careful not to lose the bits that I like. In a portrait, if there's 1 millimeter off an eye, the nose is 1 millimeter bigger than it is, the mouth is slightly in the wrong place, it's no longer that person. So I have to try and make the biggest mess ever and still retain the proportions and everything exact. So that play with both things is really exciting. Really, right now I'm just making a mess, intentionally. So hopefully I'll continue this process for like a few days, and when it's messy enough and I can't see anything at all, then I'll start like choosing some bits to leave out.
Six weeks later, a specially invited crowd gather at the Scottish National Portrait Gallery for the unveiling of Kristin's finished painting. Guest of honour Alan Cumming has flown over with his husband Grant for the occasion.
I tried to do a diptych, but the two paintings didn't really work together. So I'm unveiling a single painting today. But I'm really excited and really nervous at the same time.
Hi, Kristin. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm very nervous.
I'm excited.
I hope that you like it.
I'm so excited, I'm sure I will. When did you finish it? Is it dry?
Yeah, it's dry now. It took a while though, but I'm happy with the result myself. I'm just hoping that you like it.
I can't wait.
So Alan, when one sits for a portrait, you expect to kind of sit very, very still and be studied and be passive. That wasn't your experience, was it?
No. There wasn't much sitting. I was really like, oh, what's this going to be like, you know? And it turned out to be the most fun, amazing thing. And I ended up dancing to Amir Khan's aria.
Yeah.
Whilst he
flung
and painted that painting, yeah. That was the greatest thing.
Kristin is a bit special as an artist, and I'm really excited.
And also, you know, I think he's got, I kind of like recognise a kindred spirit in a way in terms of our energy and our sort of...
That's because you were both drunk.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is nigh. I think this is the biggest honour I've ever had bestowed on me in my entire life. To have my portrait in this amazing hall of the Scottish National Portrait Gallery. It's honestly big. But actually what I care more about is the fact that in the process of it happening, I had this amazing chance to meet this man and have this collaboration with him that I never thought was at all going to be part of the experience of sitting for a portrait. Everything that he suggested and put to me I thought was fun and exciting and kind of slightly seditious. And I'm just so honoured and I'm like super excited now. Take off the black robe.
The honour was
so I don't know who's more nervous, Kristin having painted this, Alan for being in it,
I think we're all nervous.
or me that I might bring the whole thing down and kill Joan Bakewell.
A national institution.
Anyway, this is the culmination of Sky Art's Portrait Artist of the Year for 2014. Let's see the painting.
I love it.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it.
It's so great.
So there's the kilt.
Ah, there's the kilt.
Not quite where it's supposed to be.
No. Wow. Oh, and honey.
So, Alan, a question springs to mind. What do you think?
I just am overwhelmed by how much I love it. It's amazing because, like, it's like up there, that's like completely me. It's completely sort of naturalistic me, and then the whole thing kind of like deconstructs around it, and I love that. Like there's sometimes pictures, like, you know, you do a picture for a magazine or something, you think that's, and you're like, oh, I can't believe that that's going to be there forever.
Yeah.
I'm so proud that people will come and look at this picture. And this is so great, the jar, the honey jar, and the say yes.
And
it's
if I may say so,
big political statement.
It's political, but it is also very sexy, if you don't mind me saying.
I do look like I have a mangina, though.
You know, when they say there's nothing worn under the kilt, I didn't think they meant that.
Now, Christopher, when you met Christian, you said you don't have to be conventional. He hasn't been conventional.
Absolutely. I don't think he's been conventional at all, but I'm thrilled with the result. It's a wonderful acquisition and addition to the collection here. It seems to me it's a portrait all about performance. It's about, obviously, the brilliant performances that Alan Cumming give, but it's about performance as an art form as well. It's a very exciting picture.
He is a very impressive young artist.
Undoubtedly.
And I think this marks a landmark in his career.
I think that's right. He's going to go on to do amazing things.
Well, everyone at home now will be thinking, what on earth do the judges think? So?
Right, it's incredible painting. It's really exciting. It's very difficult to see the painting. And I thought that might be a drawback, but actually it makes you look harder.
But I think it's that scene that works so well because you're immediately drawn to that top left-hand corner with the face. That's what you connect with primarily, great portrait. And it's only then, once you've negotiated that face, that you start to look across the painting, your eye travels. Christian's done this very cleverly, so you move across and you read all the narrative.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's got a lot to it. And I think one of the things that I think is really interesting for me, it feels like a development of Christian's work because actually what we're seeing here is a sense of duality between this sort of stage-like figure and the man. And I think that's gorgeous.
I think Christian has grown, hasn't he,
Yes.
in the course of the competition. And this is really transcends what he's achieved so far.
Before Alan flies back to New York, Christian has one last surprise for him.
Oh my God, what? Oh my God.
So this is for you to take home, and I hope you like it.
Christian. Oh my God, really? I get to take this home. This is like a quiz show that I've won the prize.
I did a diptych, but I thought, like, I'm not going to do a diptych. I want to do 2 paintings so you can take one with you.
I love that. Oh, Christian, thank you so much. No problem. That's amazing.
Congratulations. This has been the most wonderful experience I've ever had. If you would have told me when I entered the competition that I would have a painting in the permanent collection of the Scottish National Portrait Gallery, I would never have believed it. You know, it's just a dream come true.